Thank you for tuning into CWHipHop's podcast. We are here with Zachyyp, a special guest that we had on our 2-hour 1-year anniversary for CWHipHop. I think it was a good show.
It was a really fun show.
We had a lot of new artists that we've gained over what you said the last month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went from 17 to 35.
It's a lot, and we have some that we don't have in yet. They just got to get us their files and then get that updated. I got to change social media descriptions because we're so out of date. I think some of it's like we have 4 hours worth of music and 15 artists,
and we have over 8 hours now.
We have we got to do a song audit. We definitely got to figure out what we all got because it's been a bit. We haven't done it for a while.
Yeah,
and then we'll be able to give it an official number because I don't know if we're quite at 8, but we're definitely getting close. We have a lot of new songs that we haven't added to that list.
It's been exciting though, and as we were talking about earlier, it was nice having Zachyyp and someone who's been here from really, really close to the start at least. And so kind of
it was pretty early on. I think there's only like five artists on at that point.
Yeah, we had Don Pablo.
Oh, so he was day one then, because we didn't start it till we had like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah. What we did is we bought the domain and then we were kind of building it. I think it was April 26th, 2020 is when we bought the domain CWHipHop, and that was over on Amazon Web Services. I know we have it on somewhere else, but that's where I first started doing my websites, and then we launched it on the radio station service we have now, and we were just kind of messing around, just kind of getting used to everything, figuring out how to talk on radio, because listening back to some of the beginning episodes, you don't want to.
You were doing it by yourself for 4 months.
I was doing it by myself, so I'm talking to myself in the green room, just awkwardly.
That's why you're crazy now.
Yeah, I was just sitting talking to myself. Probably explains a lot. But yeah, it was just rough, and I think we've definitely come a long way just being able to talk more. We have more to talk about. I'm glad we added more people. We made it more fun.
Well, because one day too, you were like, "Hey man, you want to come in and talk with me?" And I'm like, "Sure, I guess."
Yeah, it was so weird. I was like,
I'm like, "What are we gonna even talk about?" I don't know. We just talk in between music. Yeah, I'll come in. We did it for a couple weeks, and I was like, you know what? This is pretty fun to come and do. It's just a good time. You listen to local people and some serious talent, and I really
I was excited when you started because when I first started making music, I was like, I wish I had a buddy who did a podcast because I just want to go and talk. It don't even have to be about my music, about other music. I just want to talk about shit, whatever fucking shit. Just it's fun to talk.
Yeah,
you make the friendships, make the connections, have a good time.
I'd say that's been the most fun thing about having the podcast is just the fact that we bullshit on here. We'll throw stupid ass jokes out there. It might not make everyone laugh, but we're getting a fucking laugh out of it in the moment.
Yeah. Especially in the culture of podcasts. I don't know about you guys, but I watch several different podcasts. Same. And it's you feel like a family. It's you feel like you're sitting in the room with them, just chopping the shit up.
Well, because you really get to know them.
Yeah. So it's fun. It builds a community.
Mm-hmm. I was worried about starting a podcast, honestly, because it's so saturated. There's so many podcasts out there. But I think it was just because everybody was just trying to talk with a friend, like you were saying. But we have something cool and unique here, where it's local Wisconsin hip hop only. Mm-hmm. So we fill a niche that isn't being filled with a podcast. There's a Wisconsin music podcast, but that's kind of all music. So it kind of niches it a little more. So that's when I was like, okay, we can start a podcast now. But when you first reached out to me, you was like, do you do podcasts? And I'm like,
yeah, you were like, no.
No, I don't want to do a podcast. It's not something I wanted to do.
I knew it was going there, though. You had the tools.
Yeah, it took time. It took getting the whole team on board with the station. Because really, you were running the station by yourself for a bit.
Yeah, I was just trying to get comfortable with it and figure out what I had in front of me. Because I was online radio, I've never even thought that would be something I'd be interested in.
Well, because I was also in a state of trying to figure out my mental health because I was going fucking bad shit crazy. Yeah. And so I was I can barely focus on myself, let alone a station right now. Mm-hmm. And so you kind of had it going, and eventually, once I started coming in, and that's also when things started to look up too. It was oh, wait, why wouldn't I come in and help you? You were doing this literally because I got you into music.
Yeah. It kind of just started as helping you get your music discovered, and I was like, hey, there's other artists here.
Yeah.
We should also help them because I kind of understand where they're at. It's I'm making this great music, but I can't get it to anybody. And I just kind of started it. I shortly after bought this DJ board. Use a free program right now. I think we should upgrade because it's about time. Like we should get something that actually is like invest in ourselves. Like it's going to be an investment to get, like a better software, something that's a little got more tools and things like that. This thing's run its course. It's been great, but I definitely think there's something better out there. So I want to kind of upgrade everything. I was looking at cameras because what we want to do is get like a camera up there, camera right there, and then maybe one over here so we can like look at everybody.
Yeah.
$300 camera. And I was like, ooh, that might be an investment later. Yeah, like, we wanted to get...
You gotta invest in yourself, though.
We do, but, yeah, it's just, we don't have the money quite yet. So it's something we gotta work towards, but it's like, we want to get video in here, so it's like, more personal. It's like, if you want to watch it, you can, because I like watching a podcast.
Yep.
It adds another layer. It's like, all right, I'm not doing anything else. I listen to this thing all the time. I wish I could watch them, and, like, see what the person looks like.
See how ugly they are.
Goddamn right! No, and then our next big... project is going to be figuring out merch and stuff, and so like we can all start supporting each other. We were talking about getting CWHipHop shirts that we can customize, and like we'd get you one that says CW and then you'd have your name on it.
Oh yeah.
Like underneath that.
Yeah,
so we can get them for the artists just for their personal shit. I don't know. We're
gonna be looking into how to make our own, just so we don't have to order them online, because that's one thing. It's like merch is something you have to do with an artist, so it's like that's something else you gotta like figure out. Try and save money. So if we can figure out how to do it for like all the artists here for like cost, that'll help so many people out to like build a fan base, get money in their pocket to help support their music. And it's not that hard, honestly. Like my grandma does it, so I'm gonna go try and use the device that she has, see if I like it, the quality of the shirt, and if we do, we buy our own and then figure something out there, and it'd be perfect. So we can get the merch out and going.
And like with local artists too, if we're making their merch and stuff, they're gonna be getting lower prices than if they're going through some other place.
Right.
Because we're not gonna fucking charge them up the ass. We're gonna be like, hey, we just want to make this little cut, and you take everything else.
Yeah, we need to make the money back for the machine, but it's like it's to help you guys to build your name and your rep. And like when you're in a video, you have our logo, CWHipHop, and then your name underneath, or like you have your own logo and then your name underneath. Like you start building a brand easier, because when you wear something, it's like somebody notices that because it's on you. It's like, well, yeah, it's vital for a lot of musicians. It always has been.
Overall, CWHipHop is about getting the artist to prosper. Like we want you guys to be able to do this full time. We don't want you to have to work your shitty factory job or some fucking fast food bullshit that no one wants to do, because we all have a fuck ton of talent,
but you have to be dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Like, you can make great music, but if you don't push it, that's one thing we gotta like figure out with everybody is like people need to be able to hear it for it to be good. Like you make the best song ever, but if you don't get in front of people to listen, it's like nobody's gonna play it. Like it'll be something that everybody has to work on. I think the radio station's great because we can share everybody's posts when you post something, so it gets out to more names, more eyes and everything.
Now, if you're someone who doesn't care about getting in front of people, keep doing your thing.
Yeah, respect. Like if you just
that's
a hobby, totally.
Too.
Yeah, it's do it not so that way. Like if you want to work your job and also make music, nobody's telling you can't. But we want to be able to have if somebody doesn't want to and do this full time. There's a need for entertainment in Wisconsin that I think a lot of people could fill, and we're trying to help organize that and get it in front of people so that way COVID's over, you can go do a concert, drop off a hat and say, hey, we got a couple venues out, want to book a show, which one do you want to go to?
Mm-hmm. How many shows have you done?
2.
You've done 2?
Yeah, the one at Q&Z,
okay,
Center or whatever. That one was fucking dope.
Was that the Saw Cypher?
Yeah.
Okay, I interviewed LF and he was telling me a little bit about that.
Heard about it.
Yeah.
But
that one was so fucking... That's why we talked about this a little bit on the podcast with Zill. That's why I feel like the night school show kind of fell apart for a couple different reasons, but I think the main reason personally was I just set my sights so high because that Q&Z show was just like so good for a first show, like first time performing, like ever holding a fucking mic like that and performing in front of people, and it just like went exactly how, like better than I could have envisioned it. So like yeah, night school show just kind of fell apart, but like I said, learning experience.
Right. Yeah. It happens. Like you're gonna hit and you're gonna miss. Like I know we've done this live show and it's like,
I mean,
we'll hit a high.
Yeah, there's big artists who have had shitty shows before. I like walked off stage, canceled show, like shit happened.
Yeah, we've done it where we've had high weeks and then we come back with like 5 people and we're just like, That's how it goes.
Yeah, I think we literally had our peak week and then one of our worst weeks ever.
And it's like, yeah, I get it. Not everybody wants to listen to local Wisconsin all the time, but it's like if it's here and you want to, then it's like you can.
But then from that low, we went right back up again. So it was like
highs and lows. Baby.
Highs and lows, yeah. You just gotta take them as they come and just keep moving, learn from it. You
That's
got.
like that's like my whole aesthetic. Just like
I see you.
That
was
ride
funny.
the waves, man.
But
I'm excited to get the soundproofing up. That's supposed to be coming.
yeah,
this week.
it's on its way. It's supposed to apparently be here by tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna, but hopefully.
If it is,
If not,
I say we get it out.
weekend.
We let it sit over the weekend. We just kind of put the desk up or something. Just let it sit. I
Yeah,
won't come
it's
in
gotta
here.
sit 24 to 48 hours.
Do you know how many tiles you got?
48 regular tiles and 8 corner for the bass traps.
Okay.
The last time I bought acoustic treatment, I left it out for like 72 hours and it still was like shitty. I bought it from I must have bought it from a different brand this time, and I had to rinse mine with warm water.
Really?
I soak it with warm water and then wring it out, and then they dried perfect though. They were exactly how fluffed up they were supposed to be.
Oh shit.
'Cause
Okay.
that was another way I saw that you could do it. Supposedly you can rinse it, soak it with water, wring it out, and then dry it and it dry around low heat too. But I was I don't want to risk melting it or something.
Yeah,
because some of those are a weird material. But yeah, so that worked out really well though.
Good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Sometimes you get those one pieces that you can see they're not straight, they're angled
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I was I hate that. I was I'm OCD as fuck.
Yeah, when we put this, what do you have you tried a couple different ways for putting it on the walls? Do you recommend a way over another?
So I was telling him, because you guys know hanging up the individual squares is tedious, and fucking 3M strips aren't fucking free. They're fucking pretty expensive actually for what they are. But the last time I did it, I just got sheets of cardboard, basically cut them to size however you wanted. I cut mine to fit around the bass traps in the corner, but then I just glued the foam onto the cardboard, glued a bracket on the back of the cardboard, and then just pounded little tiny nails in the wall, and then hung the cardboard on there.
Okay.
So that was how a little more work, but you did cover a bigger surface area faster. More work
And something that isn't permanent.
Yeah, because we're definitely not staying here forever. So
we're
gonna
if you
move.
You just pop the cardboard panel off the wall, and you're good to go.
I'll have to look for some cardboard then. Yeah. Do you have any at work? I guess I don't. Do you have?
Yeah, that's where I got mine from.
Maybe
I'll go hit a Walmart.
You can buy a shit ton of cardboard at Walmart.
I mean, I know we have cardboard there. I don't know if it's gonna be big enough.
Yeah.
Or even I saw another video of someone else that was doing another method. If you go to Home Depot or Menards, they have the it's that corrugated plastic.
It's got a zigzag going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can get big sheets.
Like
of that.
plasterboard, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I guess
Okay.
I don't even know what it's called, but
Yeah.
it's it looks like corrugated cardboard, but it's a plastic material.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You can get it in sheets, and I'm sure you could just cut it to size.
Yeah, probably. That'd be.
I wonder if we could just put the LEDs right on there. Do you know? Do we have to get a?
I don't
Does
know
it have
how
to be
LEDs
outlet?
work.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of research. I think we're waiting for the sound.
Are you gonna
proofing.
strips?
I think we're gonna do strips just so because the projector needs to be lights off, but it's too dark in here. There's literally no light in this thing, so we need something that's on, so it's not just complete darkness, so we can kind of work, but also have a feel going for it. So we're just gonna kind of look at it.
The light strip that I have in my studio is the Genie light strip. I'll just pull it up on my phone real quick, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we
Our whole house is fucking smart lights. So I got the Genie app, and so the spare LED strip is in the studio, and then I got them all grouped up. So
oh damn,
we got a cluster on the spiral stairs.
do they work with Alexa or something?
Yep, yeah, because we have Alexa too. So this controls all. So our bedroom has 2 smart lights. So this one power button right here controls both smart lights. So this one is the spare bedroom studio. I can just turn it off, and it this will turn it off right now in my house.
Yeah, I have Alexa in my house, just for some of the lights. It's
With no context to anyone else yet, Jacob. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he was so opposed to getting an Alexa here, just because I was like, oh, we should get an Alexa, like as a joke. But now that's with it, what I think would be cool is to get like a smart plugins and stuff like that. So it's like if this is on, I can like get it up, or if like we have an AC unit, I can cool the studio down because it gets hot in here. Like it needs to be cool when I get in, so I can do that from my phone. That'd be so nice, dude. Like, and you have to have an Alexa, right? For it, you can't just do it off your phone.
No, you can.
You can, so you don't need an actual.
So there's
Alexa.
a Genie app that controls all of our Genie lights that we have. But we just got our Alexa. I think I got it for my girlfriend for her birthday, and like I just got it because she wanted one, and it just so happened to also work with the lights.
If we
so
can
I
do it
can
just off our
like,
phone, we should do that.
Yeah,
I can just be like, Alexa, like, we got the 2 stories, like I was telling you. So, like, when we're getting ready to go to bed, if I, like, leave the kitchen light on or whatever, like, from our bedroom, I can just be like, Alexa, turn off kitchen, whatever. Turn off studio.
I know
turn on studio.
The convenience of that. I'm
that
addicted. Because it's
does
like,
that as
I get
well.
mad when people use my light switch. Because I'm like, now I gotta, like, turn it back on. I'm like, Alexa, turn on the kitchen. And it's, like, not turning on. I'm like,
The only thing you gotta get used to is exactly that. Like, when we have friends over, like, at this point, I don't hang out with that many people, so, like, the people that do come over know not to, like, touch the light switches or whatever.
it's usually like
you
family.
can turn them on and off, but if you turn them on and off, like, consecutively too many times
Then
in
it
a row,
starts flashing.
Yeah, then they go out of sync, and then you gotta... My girlfriend gets so mad. She's
Dude,
like,
I-
who's touching the fucking light switches,
That
bro?
was him.
Dude, I had my basement one, and I was so mad at it. I just left it blink for, like, months. I was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Like, I didn't want to go turn it off. I was just like, fuck it. Left it on for a while. I probably ran my electric bill up, but I was just so mad. I just didn't even care. I was just like, well, whatever. It's like, it's no different than leaving the light on.
But, like,
Probably
yeah,
not.
these are
It's
nice,
probably
because,
using
like...
more.
For like if you're trying to use the projector and shit, like you can, so like there's all these different settings that do different things. Like this is rainbow mode, but then you just got your normal white, but you can control the
thing.
brightness, the temperature, like white or cool, all the colors.
And what
also,
you said, that's Genie
yeah,
LED strips?
Genie, and you
I
can
think
get
we
like
should do that.
you can get a 2-pack for like $25.
What's 2-pack of how long?
What do you mean?
Like, ones we've seen is like, there's like 16 foot of LED strip. Do you know how long? Like,
so these, like, you can get a 2-pack of just like the bulbs, but then like they have their separate LED strip. I don't remember how much that one was.
Okay.
My girlfriend got that one.
Yeah, because we don't know what kind of, all these are. Like,
See,
cool
I
ones.
don't even know if
We
they
couldn't
have
with
shit like
these,
that.
but what we could do is get a lamp.
Yeah.
And then we could put Alexa lights in there, and we could have like another light. But I think if we do the LEDs, that'd be enough light.
What do you got for
Yeah.
outlets in here? Just
We have
We have
yeah, we were like
the 4 stack on each wall.
Okay.
It's nice because we're like, he's building this building.
Yeah, he's still
before like we moved in here, and he's like, all right, what do you guys want for it? Before like he was finished, we were like, hey, we'll take the room. And we're just like, we need outlets on every wall. Like, you just need as many outlets as you can fit in this thing.
Without it being a fucking
Because
fire
I'm
hazard.
sure you
You're
could
right.
find like some mountable like lamps of sorts that you could somehow mount in the like those 2 corners, you know. But
Yeah, so it's like a theater, like, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, because we do have a lot of creative freedom here. He said he didn't care if we put
Yeah, as long
nails
as we don't
in
like
walls
put
and shit like
glue.
that.
He was like, no glue. I don't want to have to peel that shit off later. So we're like, all right, nails
I
probably
mean,
for
everything's so like user friendly nowadays in terms of like hanging up or mounting.
Yeah, like that,
and,
like, you pull the whatever.
yeah,
like,
everything. Everyone just buys shit off Amazon. I mean, I'm an avid fucking Amazon shopper. Like, I don't like having to leave the house as we've been over.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. He's like, oh, I mean, I don't want to support Bezos and all that. I'm like, but bro, I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah,
I can just order and it's here 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I can go and order it off the original maker's website, and they get full everything instead of paying Amazon,
Well, I have yellow
who
strip.
already has billions of fucking dollars.
I get it, but like, do I go to my local Walmart because that's shop local now, or like, like I don't know. You want me like, because I'm going to Walmart otherwise. Like, I'm not going to mom and pop shop. It's like, which family do I give it to? But at the same time, it's like in my song Yellow Stripe 100, I'm like, Mall Trip said no thanks. Amazon got that today. It's like, I don't want to go to the mall and shop. Like, fuck that. I gotta see people. Or it's like, it's delivered for a little extra charge.
That antisocial mindset.
I understand.
I'm also
I love
busy.
people like going places but don't want to.
Like, people are cool, but the general public sometimes is just like too much. I just like, yeah.
Yeah,
I get
sometimes-
overloaded sometimes.
I hate grocery shopping.
What's that? Dude, I have a serious fast food problem. I gotta start cooking at home. Like,
Yeah.
it's something.
Dude.
It's yeah.
I
I'm just so
started
busy.
doing Hello Fresh.
Somebody else was telling me
I've
about
been
that.
thinking about that.
All right, we should do it because it was like I was thinking like we can cook one meal because we don't need to cook two, and it's like we can figure it out and just cut back on spending food because we need to. We need to figure out expenses.
I mean, I see you every fucking day, anyways.
Yeah,
Don't do it in the sense that you're trying to save money on groceries because it's still.
I'm spending $10
costly.
each time I go to Quick Trip, which is 3 times a day sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like it's cheaper than what I'm doing.
So
And then I do DoorDash.
I'm on the 3.
yeah, it's not.
I'm on the 3 meal.
Trust me, it's cheaper.
It's called the 3 meal a week plan, but like they have an app so you can cancel weeks because I don't need 3 meals every week because sometimes like
Leftovers.
we do have leftovers or like my girlfriend wants to cook her own thing and
Oh,
not
true.
like follow a recipe from HelloFresh or whatever. Sometimes we do go out. We don't really go out that much, but like it's been super nice. Like you don't have to deal with the stress of like, okay, let me make a fucking grocery list and decide what I want to eat next Friday a week in advance because no one fucking knows what they want to eat until the night before.
Or if I'm in the
Like,
mood to
100%.
cook. Like maybe I come home and I'm like I want to eat and go to bed.
so now I got these HelloFresh meals and it's like if I'm cooking that night I just pull out like the little cards they come with and I'm like what sounds good and I just like because I got like 5 meals in my fridge right now so it's just like what sounds good tonight just pick one. Like they take
How's it work? I guess is it like freezer thing?
Yeah, so like each meal comes in its individual like bag and usually the meats are separately so you can like freeze them and like nothing goes bad.
Okay.
I mean they do have produce so like you can't leave them fucking forever but
Right.
we haven't had one go bad or anything. We usually go through them. I usually get 2 weeks and then I skip 2 weeks because like
By the way, we're
6
not
meals.
sponsored by HelloFresh, but if you do want us to,
Yeah, hashtag ad. Get in the bag.
If you do want to sponsor us, we
No,
will
we
not
are
say
looking
no.
for some sponsors.
Like it's been convenient though. Like you said, we're fucking busy as shit too. Like we both work.
Yeah.
My girl's in school, and sometimes it's just like I don't want to put any thought into it. I just want to come home, cook a meal because I love cooking. I was a fucking line cook for like 5 years.
Right.
So like I love cooking. I love fucking food. Like I still wanted to do it because there's those other meal subscriptions where it's just like a pre-made meal and you just like microwave it or bake
Right,
it.
yeah.
I didn't want to do that. I still wanted to cook it and like the meals are good as fuck. Like the food is good as fuck.
Now, I guess when you cook it, is it like you put it in a pan and like cook it, or do you put
No,
stuff in the
like,
microwave?
It's like you'll still have to prep cut up your veggies and fucking.
So it is fresh food.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
all
okay.
fresh.
All right.
Hello Fresh,
I think, yeah.
dog.
But I'll do that shit too, cause like
They always
worked
have
as a
deals
line
though.
cook,
Like
I
my
can-
first 2 boxes or whatever were like 50% off, and I still haven't went through all my first boxes, so I'm still getting like a discount right now.
Oh, really?
But let me know before you do it, cause I'll send you a fucking code, and then you get like $90 off or some weird
he'll
shit.
also get some off.
Hey, you know what?
I
Whatever.
get like $10. Shit. No, it is super fucking nice.
Yeah, definitely. I'll hit you up before I do that, but I think we should do it because I'm just getting sick of
Well, we've been
fast food.
talking
It's
about
like,
it.
it's
We
just the
eat
time
out
thing.
too much. I fucking order DoorDash instead of fucking
Dude,
just
and that
making
shit's
shit.
expensive.
Ridiculously expensive.
Yo,
And I understand. I mean, I want to pay these drivers well because it's their fucking job. But at the same time, I just want to have my McDonald's and not worry about it.
Yeah.
And not pay fucking $20 for a burger.
Oh, you got your code there? I'll just take a picture.
No, I was just gonna show you
Oh, okay.
fucking what it's like. But like, go to my menu. So this is the box that's probably gonna come. What's the 30th? Is that tomorrow?
What's the day?
2 days. It's the 2
2
days.
days. So yeah, it'll be here this weekend. I'll have to tell my roommate to get it. But like, those are the meals coming. I skipped the next 2 weeks. You can change your boxes. So like, if I didn't want any of these 3 meals, I could take one off. Why is it being? Oh, I gotta go to these ones. So like, I could add one of these, take one of these
servings.
off.
So like
and,
if you had people over.
yeah, and I can like
Oh.
pick from any of these. Like,
That's cool.
dude. And they're fucking like you can look through them if you want. They're good ass fucking meals. And you can select how many servings. So like if you lived in a house with 4 dudes and you wanted to cook for all 4, you can do like 4 servings. I get the 2 servings.
I mean
it's
8 because we both eat 2.
Yeah, well,
We all eat.
that's-
Yeah, I might be a skinny, small dude, but goddamn, do I eat like a fucking cow.
I eat so much.
Damn. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. It's just a time thing. Like convenience, I will pay for the convenience, but it's just like it's not like healthy convenience. It's gas station food. As fucking
Yeah.
weird as it is, but it's like
But, like,
quick. the chicken is to die for. Like I still love that shit.
How much would you say it costs per meal?
I can just fucking tell
This
you.
is definitely hella ad.
Yeah. Like, just hear us out.
We didn't
like,
think
we could
we'd be talking about HelloFresh on this.
You know what? We talked about hip hop for like 2 hours. Like we gotta shift it up a little bit.
Tonight's podcast is sponsored by HelloFresh, not an ad.
Right now we're actually sponsored by Anchor because that's our first ad.
At first I wasn't sure. I was like, I know I'm sick of like going through the process of planning a grocery list and like.
It's a lot of effort.
It is, and I was like, I just don't want to think about it as much. So I was like, I'm just gonna try this, and if I like it, I like it. I'm gonna keep doing it, and like I haven't thought about fucking canceling it.
Yeah.
But like my first box, because I was getting that deal, was $26. The next one was $14, but like my most recent one was $60.
And how many servings?
How many came in?
Yeah.
3 meals.
3 meals for a box?
Yeah.
Shit.
And like
And for
this is
$60?
This is the most it's gonna be because like now my discount's gone.
Do you normally have like some leftovers to it, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's my thing. Is like I cook dinner and then I'm like I need lunch tomorrow, so I don't eat out.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's pretty huge.
And like some meals are a little more expensive. So like if I didn't want the
Right.
suggested meal and I wanted like say some fancy meal that had like a nice sirloin steak and like it just like had a lot in it, it might be like a couple bucks extra. But
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean that ain't too bad.
Usually there's no charge.
Honestly, whatever the little extra that might be, then if I have to go to Walmart, is worth it. Because, like I said, I'll pay for that convenience, and if it's healthier, like it's better than what I'm doing now. By
Well, yeah.
a
No,
landslide.
that's a big thing too. Is
you gotta take care of your body.
Take care of your body
Yeah.
so your mind can work properly.
Mm-hmm. And as artists, it's like you're using your mind to write bars. It's like you need some good energy for it. You can't be just eating the fast
That's
food
why
all
I
the
need to
time.
quit fucking nicotine because I'm just like.
They say that's good for cognitive.
It's good for cognitive function.
Yeah, that's what they say.
It makes
We're not
you
scientists
think
here.
more.
We're
feel
just
like
hip hop
I'm cheating.
enthusiasts.
It's like
You're like I'm superpowered.
Yeah, it's like
Just
if
gonna
you're
pop-
taking Adderall.
Yeah, I'm
and
just
it's
gonna
like,
pop
bro,
Adderall before every time I
I
go
got
work
so
on
many
music.
thoughts right now.
But is that cheating, or are you just?
No, I don't know. I just personally, I know I don't like it.
I heard like with Adderall, it's less creative drive though. Like you get stuff done, but it's not like you're at your best. I don't know. I don't really do it, so I have no idea. But I don't know. Yeah, we're about 27 minutes in. You guys want to talk about anything else before we end it? You gotta check out the.
Should
Hey, you haven't said a word. What's up, bro?
I'm over here just drawing, bro.
Yeah, he got a new iPad, so he's taking his game to another level. He's working on what would you call it? A portrait?
A sketch.
A sketch, yeah. Working on a sketch of one of the artists. It's turning out pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with what you got there, but I'm also really excited to see what else you can do with the pen and the pad there. What is that? The Apple
iPad 8th generation.
Damn. All right.
Ad.
Yeah. Look at guys. We are perfect here. Sponsor us. Yeah. So hit him up, Garky. Where can we find you at on socials?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook Facebook's going to be GarkyYT, and Instagram is going to be Garky Gains, GarkeGainz.
And what do you do?
I just do graphic design. I stream every once in a while on YouTube. Otherwise,
Yeah, go give him a follow. He's been busy. He's been
I'm just
really
doing
working
shit.
away at this. Zachyyp, where can we find you at?
ZACHYYP _ on Instagram, Twitter. I think that's my YouTube too. Instagram's the one I'm most active on. I got a link tree with all my other socials and merch site on there, so
Perfect.
give me a follow.
Just released Game Over. Go stream that everywhere you can stream your music. It's GANE space OVR, right? No
Yep.
E, and over.
Yeah, I'll have to go follow you.
On what?
Instagram.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, I've been following you since we started the fucking station.
Prism, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at PrismRap, PRIZMRAP, and Prism Music on Twitter, and then just Prism on Facebook. It's hard to figure out one solid name.
It's branding, bro. We got to work on it. But
Yeah.
you can follow me on Instagram. I only have my Instagram. It's BVNC9to5. But otherwise, go follow CWHipHop on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're gonna have Garky getting more socials out there, so follow us on Instagram because that's our main one. We do daily content. Make sure you stay up to date with all the latest local hip hop within Wisconsin. Here, we got a ton of new artists within the last month. We'll have more within the next year.
Oh, you're damn sure.
Glad to have you guys along for the journey. Can't believe it's a year already.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Just want to say thank you, honestly.
Yeah. Woo! We did it. Thank you for coming in, Zach. We had a great show.
Me.
It was a great show. It turned out well.
Welcome anytime.
Oh yeah.
Just let us know when you're in town. We'll make room. We'll figure it out. But
hell yeah,
definitely. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next week.
Have a good night, y'all.
Peace.